Today we're hitting Las Vegas, home of the SEMA show. That's right, it's the hottest automotive trade show in the world. And we'll be speaking with the man who has designed some of the sickest cars in the automotive industry, Ralph Gilles. Ralph is Senior Vice President of Design at the Chrysler Group. He is also President and CEO of the SRT Brand. You're watching Hobbies and Hustles Interactive.
Hobbies and Hustles, I'm back.
Ralph, how you doing today, buddy?
Very good. I love this place. This is a mecca for me. This is the SEMA show. Hundreds of thousands of us enthusiasts are out here, and I've been a car lover since I was a kid.
You were designing cars as young as 6 years old, is that correct?
Yeah, I was kind of, I grew up in what I call the ugly 80s. I mean, cars were not so good back then, you know what I mean? So I would always take cars, take pictures. My parents would buy me car magazines, and I would sketch over them and try to improve them.
Right.
And eventually I got to the point where I was designing unique cars, my own cars. And my aunt told me, hey, follow your dreams. What do you really want to do? I want to be a car artist. I didn't even know what it was. I didn't know there was such a thing.
It's your aunt, who you mentioned, got somehow in touch with Lee Iacocca to kind of get you in the game, so to speak, correct?
Just on my aunt. She's a New York woman. She lives in Long Island, New York. I used to spend summers there. I grew up in Montreal, Canada, spent summers in New York. And she saw me doing all that sketching. She's like, and at the time, in the early 80s, Lee Iacocca was all over the TV sets. He was, if you can find a better car, one of those commercials.
Our Chrysler LeBaron series. If you can find a better car, buy it.
So she said, let's write a letter to Lee Iacocca. I'm like, what? So she did that. She helped me write the letter and sent some pictures. And they wrote back. Wow. Couldn't believe it. They wrote back. It wasn't him exactly, but he sent it to, I actually ended up working for him.
Right.
Neil Walling sent me back a letter saying, these are the schools you should look at. You're a little young for us. 14 years old. We don't hire 14-year-olds.
Right.
Ralph designed a car that was so popular in the streets, it was given an alias. Let's see if you can guess the name of the car.
What kind of advice can you give kids out there, as well as adults, to just kind of go for it?
Today you have the internet. You can go research companies and kind of reverse engineer jobs. If you see someone out there doing something you like, type their name in, figure out how they got there, what school they went to, stuff like that. There's guys that go to design school to be a car designer. They end up being movie designers.
Right.
They design all those wonderful spaceships in movies. I mean, there's all kinds of great careers out there. Dreaming big. I always tell kids to dream big. Don't be just settled for the obvious thing, because the quick hit.
Ralph D. Bell signing off. Hobbies and Hustles. Anything you want to say?
I love what you guys are doing. You're inspiring, hopefully, the young people to do something and dream big.
Dream big. Hobbies and Hustles. See ya.